going on, Jerome's? So, of course, we love the Vikings off-ball linebacking duo of Blake Cashman-Side. How about that? As well as Ivan Pace Jr. Fantastic duo. But also, we saw last year when each of them went down with separate injuries, you need some depth. You need some depth at off-ball linebacker, and the Vikings, they did sign Eric Wilson, bringing him back for a second tour. Asama, final year of his rookie deal, but the Vikings potentially had to need an off-ball linebacker, and they definitely got a good one in Kobe. Kobe King coming from Penn State University. It's still linebacker U. Pretty much is. And I love this pickup of King in the 6th round at pick 201. He's 22 years young, 6 foot 236, former 3-star recruit from Detroit. Took his talents to Penn State. Now, what's interesting is that his twin brother, Kalen King, they were teammates on that Penn State defense. Kalen, a cornerback. Kobe, obviously, a linebacker. But Kalen was a 7th-round pick by the Packers last year. So now, mortal enemies. Border battle. He's a multi-year starter for the Nittany Lions. 2024 was the breakout season. Team captain, 97 tackles, 16 pressures, 3 sacks, 89.2 PFF run defense grade, which is good, which is pretty damn good. Second team All Big Ten, held down the fort when Abdul Carter was off doing his thing. Took Penn State to the playoff, and basically, Kobe's a bit of a throwback in terms of off-ball linebacker. Like, he's old school, meat and potatoes, 2 down, get up in your face type linebacker. The combine, so put up an 8.03 RAS, a little bit short, a little bit undersized, but kind of reminds me of Easy Ed McDaniel coming out of Clemson. Let's go. 4.67 40, but 1.57 10-yard split. Scouting report, Lance Zierlein, NFL.com. Big productive inside linebacker who needs to play with good technique to make up for athletic and speed limitations. King is best in the confines of the box. He's the man in the box where he can play downhill and utilize his physicality. He's good with block take-ons and can compress the runner's workspace. He loses ground pursuing outside runs and falls prey to missed tackles in the open field. King can be exploited on passing downs, but he plays with the toughness and physicality necessary to be a 2-down inside linebacker who has the potential to become a starter. Draft projection rounds 4 or 5, so obviously a little bit of value in the 6th round. And what Kobe King brings, so like we said, it's like old school. Like, I feel like he should be wearing a neck roll and like the center bar on his face mask, but old school Mike linebacker, good read and react instincts, fantastic at shedding blocks as well. Just a downhill physical presence, box linebacker, heavy-handed, good pursuit angles. With his lack of speed, does lose a little something going sideline to sideline, but takes on blocks like a madman. Could become a 2-down starter for the Vikings down the line. Also, he is a plus for phase special teamer. So we always call that every group except for field goal. That's what he brings. So I think that King, it's a phenomenal pickup at this stage. The off-ball linebacker was a low-key need for the Vikings because Wilson, fine, veteran stopgap. Austin was probably gone after this year, or maybe with King, maybe the Vikings only keep 4 off-balls since AVG does have some off-ball flexibility as well. Maybe Austin was gone. Who really knows? But, with Pace and Cashman, when they went out last year, the defense completely changed. So having some reliable depth is going to be smart here. Plus, TBD what happens with Pace. After the season, he'll be looking at an RFA season and looking for an extension. And the Vikings will have to make a decision because obviously I want them to pay Pace, but then that's a lot of players that are getting premium contracts. So we'll see. But overall, like Kobe King, bottom line will be a rock solid special teams contributor, maybe special teams captain down the line, has that leadership skills, team captain at Penn State. Also, I think that he brings some great off-ball depth and maybe he can work his way out from there. But just a tough, nuts and bolts, meat and potatoes, lunch pail type linebacker, throwback. I love him, man. It's fantastic. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings draft Penn State linebacker Kobe King in the 6th round, pick 201 overall. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skull production value.